Rudcast. That was John Legend, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. Welcome to episode 4 of the Rudcast, where we have a Raider question to start. The question is from True Bryant of TrueLifeExpression.com. He is a one-to-one men's coach. If you're interested in that, check him out. But let's get to his question. I've spoken to True a bit before. He says, "Hey Matt, just thinking of the book I will write in 2021. Do you have a really introductory prompt you could pass me along so I could get a head start? Nothing you'd rather not share inside of your program, of course, just getting my wheels turning." I do. I have plenty of prompts that I can pass on. Obviously, this all depends on the type of book you're going to write. I typically work with people who are writing some combination of informational nonfiction and memoir combined with some research. So typically helping people achieve some sort of result or expressing some sort of surprising truth that is related to a personal story. So here are some questions you can stew on. 1. What is the book that only you are capable of writing? This is the most difficult question to answer and the most powerful if you can answer it. I would start there. If you can meditate on that, journal about that, go for a walk with that in your head, sit at a microphone like I am right now and just blabber your potential answers to that. See if you can come up with 10, 15, 20 answers that might not be great at first, but will help lead you to that eventual answer of the book that only you are capable of writing. Because this is the only way you can truly escape competition. If you're writing a book that nobody else has written and nobody else is even capable of writing. Now, it's tough to really nail this perfectly, but if you can write something that is almost wholly unique to your story, to your experiences, to your knowledge, to your perspective, to your tone of voice, to your personality, to your quirks, to your tribe, whatever it may be, that is the most powerful prompt I can give you. Now, as I said, it's probably the most difficult prompt, so I will give you some prompts to help you get there. Here we go. What comes easily to you that your friends struggle with? Another tough question because sometimes you take these things for granted. What's something you do at work or in your life that would be difficult to replace? Now, a little bit of an easier question. On what things do you spend a disproportionate amount of your income? What do you spend a ton of money on that average people don't care as much about? Is there some unique perspective you have on that subject, on that genre, on that category? What do you do on Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings or Sunday afternoons if you're a late riser like I am sometimes? What are the biggest challenges you've overcome in your life? What's your biggest challenge right now? What's the book that you needed a year ago? What's the book that you needed 3 years ago? What's the book that you needed 5 years ago? What's the book that you need right frickin' now? What's your craziest story about your work or your personal life? What have been your biggest failures in life? What's the weirdest thing about you? What are your strangest interests? What was the darkest moment of your life? What was the lightest moment of your life? And finally, what do you believe that almost everyone you know and everyone on the interwebs disagrees with or doesn't understand? Sit with these questions for minutes, days, months, years, as long as it takes for your subconscious to uncover something that you go, that might be the one. Try to come up with 2, 3, 4, 5 little angles, little ideas that might work, and then start sharing them. Test them in the market and just see what happens. See what resonates with yourself and see what resonates with people. But above all, if there was one prompt I could give you, it would be that first one. What's the book that only you are capable of writing? That's the holy grail of prompts. If you can answer that succinctly and then have a variety of ideas and or one big overarching story that helps prove that helps elucidate that to other people, you're going to have a lot of success. It truly is that simple, and it's also really difficult, but you can do it. I've done it. Many people have done it. It just takes some time. It takes some brainstorming. It takes some digging very, very deep. So what's the book that only you can write? Or for true, what's the book that only True can write? That's all for today. Thank you for listening. And if you want more crazy questions like this and you want to brainstorm with me and you want my feedback on your ideas, just go to platypusbooks.com/call and book a call with me and we can discuss one-on-one coaching.